Welcome back to Quinte Connection. Glad you can join us on the show. Great to have the Rock Youth Center on down in Prince Edward County, talking about their art exhibit with Arts on Main. And now 'tis the season, Belleville Downtown Docfest, 14th annual festival happening February 21st to Sunday, February 23rd. Holly Dewar, the board chair, is back on the show with us, along as a new board member, Roz. So Holly and Roz, so great to have you two back on for 2025. Hard to believe it's Docfest time already.
Thank you, Lindsay. It's really great to be here on the show with you. And I'm excited to talk about the film festival. We've just got a terrific lineup this year and some very special events. So it's coming up fast, and we're excited to have the festival again this year in downtown Belleville.
Holly, walk us through kind of the big films that we're going to see. We just saw the trailer, but walk us through kind of the Friday, the Saturday, and then the Sunday, the big shows.
Okay, so we kick off on Friday. The gala event will be Paul Anka, His Way. It's such an incredibly wonderful film. It's so inspiring. And I had no idea just of his career, about how amazing his career has been. And he's so popular. He wrote so many songs that I love that I didn't know he'd written. And it just is, it's inspiring because he's still performing. He loves to perform, and that just comes across so well. And after the film, we'll have a concert, which we usually do have. That's kind of our signature for the gala. So we have a music concert, and we have Ryan Malcolm, who's going to be playing that night after the film screening. And I guess one thing too that I'll mention on Friday, we start showing films right away Friday morning at 10 a.m. And we begin by showing a school screening, and we're doing a film called Red Fever. It's a really terrific, impactful film, and it's really about Indigenous culture and the effect on the world, how widespread the culture is. And, you know, it talks about misappropriation as well. But it's, I love the film because it's so humorous, so engaging. And we've registered 400 students, local students, for that film. And our friends and partners, First Nations Technical Institute, they're our Indigenous Spotlight sponsor. So all of our Indigenous themed films. So that's really going to be a fun day. And the films showing Friday are just a really nice mix. And then on Saturday night, we have a very special separate ticketed event, and it's the Tragically Hip. And we're doing the first no dress rehearsal. We're doing the first episode of that film, and we're absolutely thrilled to have the filmmaker Mike Downey, who's the brother of Gord Downey. He's going to be coming, and he'll be doing a Q&A with the audience, and that'll be at the Belleville Theatre Guild.
Thanks, Holly. I appreciate it. That's lots to get through, all sorts of things to enjoy once again, February 21st to 23rd. So Roz is with us now, a brand new member on the board. Roz, what is your background with filmmaking? What company do you own?
Yeah, so my company is Double Barrel, and Double Barrel is a video and animation agency. We started up in Hamilton about 12 years ago and then made our move out to the county about 6 years ago, I guess. So we produce a lot of documentary content for brands and organizations at the national level. And last year we produced our own documentary in association with the Department of National Defense called Hidden Heroes. And so that was in Docfest, and we were so proud that it won Best Short Film. I was in such shock, I didn't even know what to say when I got on the stage, and so it was a really great experience. And yeah, so this year I'm a newly minted board member with Docfest, and I'm just super excited to help promote the art form of documentary film in whatever way I can.
As a member of the board, Roz, have you been assigned kind of tasks throughout the year? What's kind of your niche, I guess?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I'm still finding that a little bit. So it's a bit of, learning how everything works, but definitely helping out this year with social media, been helping out with some sponsorship, and we're really excited this year to have Trainer Vineyards PEC Wine Club as a new sponsor for the gala event. So just kind of getting my hands in wherever I can and assisting wherever I can, and starting to find out where I might be best fit. But that's my role this year so far. Oh, and I'm actually going to be doing the Q&A alongside Justine, another board member, on Saturday night with Mike Downey for the Tragically Hip film, which I'm super excited about. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. While we're on the topic, Roz, I mean, is there a film that really stood out with you in terms of the lineup for this year, or something that you pulled over to the board to take a look?
Oh, there's so many. I mean, the Tragically Hip doc I've already seen. I was lucky to see that in Kingston. But, one film that really stood out to me this year is Incandescence, which is a film by Velcro Ripper and Nova Amy, his longtime filmmaking partner. I actually went to film school on Galliano Island at a school called GIFS, and that's a film school that Velcro Ripper actually started years and years and years ago. So it's kind of an activist film school. So when I saw that he had this film in this year, I was really intrigued, and then even more intrigued to discover it's all about the forest fires in BC a couple of years ago, the one that was really pretty vicious that went through Kelowna. I'm originally from that area. So for me, watching the film it was really emotional. I saw a lot of the landscapes that I'm so familiar with, places that I've spent so much time, and just the way that the fire ravaged it. But the really interesting part as well is that it follows the Okanagan band firefighting team into these fires and these blazes, and a lot of women in there too, female firefighters. So really interesting, really amazing access that they had, and just excellent, excellent film. Yeah.
Neat. Something to keep in mind for DocFest. Holly, as we close this one out, let's go through ticket prices and stuff like that. So is there a virtual component this year, or are we still back to our regular in-person locations?
We are all in person. It's fantastic. And I just have to pick up on something that Roz said, which is Velcro Ripper. We had Velcro Ripper here in Belleville at Belleville Downtown Docfest a number of years back. So they're sort of full circle.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Love it.
A lot of people will remember that. The passes are available. We still have the early bird pricing on for the weekend, and the weekend pass gets you into the Friday night gala plus all the weekend films. It just doesn't give you access to the Saturday night to the event on Saturday night. But otherwise, everything else except for the Tragically Hip, and you can buy your passes at downtowndocfest.ca. We also have Friday night gala, so if somebody's just wanting to do the one night and come out for that evening, that's Friday night gala is $45. We have brought our prices down this year. We know that things are tough economically, and just wanted to keep the festival as accessible as possible. And the Saturday night event, the Tragically Hip, the No Dress Rehearsal, that's $40, and that'll be at the Belleville Theatre Guild. So it's a great opportunity to come out and enjoy some really terrific documentary films.
Yeah, and it's a great event, especially in the grips of winter. Once again, Holly and Roz, thanks so much. Really appreciate it, and good luck towards the end of the month.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure to talk to you, Lindsay.